Hi friends, I wanted to spend a minute to tell you guys why I even thought about getting into functional medicine and becoming a functional medicine practitioner. It started with many years ago. I was developing vesicles on the bottom of my feet. I know it sounds weird. For years, I just lived with the vesicles on the bottom of my feet. I was 100 and almost 80 pounds and I never varied from there. So a decade later, I graduate school. I went to the doctors because the vesicles kept getting worse. And so the doctor did a swab, checked to see what it could be, and they had no answers for me. And so I just lived for years, embarrassing a little bit in the summertime, having all these vesicles on the bottom of my feet, which I would have to pop them because it would be clear fluid and I couldn't step and it would be very uncomfortable. I started getting digestive problems and more digestive problems, and I started to get so bloated I couldn't barely eat anything. It led me to figuring out why. And I remember reading a book called Wheat Belly, and at this time I had started my journey into learning more about functional medicine. I tried this diet. It was a gluten-free diet, and it was interesting because my bloating did improve. But it wasn't until the end of the book that it said, signs and symptoms of gluten sensitivity, and it had the word dermatitis hepatiformis in it. So I know some Latin terms, medical terms, derma meaning skin and hepatiformis meaning herpes-like, and I was like, wow, okay. So I Googled it. I still remember I was in my bedroom, sitting on my bed, reading the book, and I Googled it. And I saw in the Google images those vesicles that have been on the bottom of my feet for over a decade, and I had chills running through. And I looked down and I said, the vesicles are gone. And I go, what the heck? Because I've been gluten-free during trying this diet. They were gone for the first time in over a decade. And I said, this is crazy. You mean to tell me that my immune system was reacting for over a decade, an allergic response? I wasn't rubbing gluten on my feet. I couldn't figure it out. All that bloating, all that indigestion, all the alternating stools that I was having for over a decade, there was no solution on the traditional medical approach. When I found the reason why and got my testing done and figuring out how I can replenish my gut flora and all these sort of stuff, I started to drop weight. I started to see veins coming out. The skin, the swelling went down. I could see my jawline. So I just want you guys to know that there is an answer for you guys, and I'm here to help you get it. Take care, give me a call so we can figure out and find solutions for you.